No one, not even an independent consultant like me, works in isolation. Most people work as part of an organization. And so while individuals have key outcome goals, so do organizations. And I think it's important when we're thinking about investing in intranets to understand the big rock goals for the organization that tend to drive both behaviors and investments. And the operational word here is investment, because if we really want our digital workplace to be successful, we need to place the work we do in the context of the organizational big rocks. Personalized, of course, but in the context of the organization and what the organization really cares about. When we do that, when we know those things, we no longer have to be the sideshow in the list of initiatives. The worst thing we want is the intranet to be number 11 on the top 10 things we're going to focus on in the coming year. Our goal is to be the main event. Main event projects get attention, they get funding, and your intranet is really the foundation on which you can build an exceptional digital workplace. But in order to do that, you need to not just focus on the technology, but really on the scenarios and the outcomes that you will enable with the technology. And you may have seen, at least in the world of Microsoft 365, charts that showcase all the services or apps or workloads in Microsoft 365. And when I'm thinking about the modern intranet, I don't want to let those services drive my intranet planning. I want to really more think about experiences that people have, and sometimes those experiences involve multiple services. So your roadmap really needs to think about all of the services necessary to solve your core business outcomes. And as you talk about what the goals and the outcomes of the intranet are, I want to talk about experiences, not workloads and not applications. So what I want to think about is to showcase what users can do, not what workloads they need to deploy. There are a lot of apps in the suite. And while Teams is sort of Microsoft's hero for team collaboration work, Teams isn't the only tool in your tool suite, or may not be the only application you use in your workday. And I usually think about trying to speak about what are you trying to accomplish from an experience perspective, and for whom are we trying to accomplish it? Is it for me? Is it for we, our team, or is it for us, the organization? And rather than speaking about OneDrive, here's what it does, SharePoint, here's what it does, I talk about what are you trying to accomplish? Here is the hero app for that particular experience. So people don't think about tools, they think about what they want to accomplish, and what we need to focus on is how we're going to give people access to those experiences.